Well, it has been a wonderful summer. And here we are 10 weeks later, wrapping up the whole summer series, Ideas Brought by You. But now I got one question for you. Are you ready to go back to school? A lot of people asking about that. Let's talk about back to school. I'll tell you one thing I think about that. You know how hard it is after a 3-day weekend to get out of bed and go back to work? Can you imagine 3 months off? Boy, I remember when I was a little kid, did not want to go back to school. Forgot everything too, everything I learned. Unless I was using it during the summertime, but like times table, I may learn a times table and then come back the next year, forgot it all. I mean, I ain't using shoes or shirts during the summer, much less timetables, so I was like out the window. And boy, when I was, a little kid, elementary school, what they would do is have us bring the supplies. Like, you got to bring in a box of Kleenex, and you got to bring in bar soap for the classroom and everything. And lava soap's that soap that like diesel mechanics use to get like grease off their hands. And here we are, these little second graders with these little sensitive hands just tearing it up. But the thing about it is, everybody in my class did fine with it but me. Tore my hands apart, and it's kind of embarrassing, being the only kid. And they had to send a note home with me, and I had to bring back my own bar like Dove soap in a Ziploc bag. Can you imagine that? Second grade, pulling a little Ziploc bag of Dove soap, and then it smelled pretty and everything too. And every time somebody smelled that or something pretty, they'd associate it with me and said, "Boy, it smells like Tavin over here." And I was like, "Oh, brother, I don't need this kind of pain." But anyhow, I growed out of it. Now I can wash my hands in gravel. Don't mean nothing to me. You get the point. But back to school for me, all that means that there's less kid toys to run over in lawns that I'm mowing. A sharp lawnmower, man, he don't just try to avoid everything. You clean it up. A lot of parents, they send them kids out there and they say, "You clean that up. Tavin's here to mow the lawn. He got to do his job, and you got to do yours." That kind of thing. And so maybe you're saying, "Well, Tavin, what do I got to do to get ready for back to school?" And I would just say, get a box of Kleenex, a bar of soap, and review your times tables a few times, and I think you're ready to go. Go ahead and tell me, out of the 10 episodes we did this summer, what's your favorite? Go ahead and pick one. I think they're floating around here. Yeah, noodling, wedding advice, and all down the road. It's been fun. We'll see you later and get ready for school. Take care.